Hi, Dan from Beaver Brewing here for episode 2 of Cooking with Beer. And we're going to show you, look, flowers, stuff is coming up. It is spring, it's happening. That means one thing is coming up. It's Mother's Day. We're going to show you something very awesome that you can make with our beer for your mom for Mother's Day. She's going to love it.
A lot of these ingredients you probably already have at home. 1 cup of baking cocoa, 1/2 cup of coconut flour, 1/2 cup of beer. Actually, we're going to use a little bit more than that, but we're going to cook it down to about 1/2 cup. 5 eggs and marshmallows. First up, let's get cracking with the beer. We are going to pour a little bit over 1/2 cup of beer, and we are going to toss that into a saucepan. We're going to simmer our beer for about 15 minutes. We want it cooked down pretty significantly, and we're going to add this as a thickening flavoring agent to our brownies. Okay, while we're waiting, we're going to preheat the oven to 350. Dry ingredients. We're going to sift in a 1/2 cup of coconut flour, 1 cup of sugar. Now we're going to get ready to mix all of our wet ingredients together. You can see that our beer is significantly cooked down. You can see it's getting a little bit thicker. We're going to turn the heat off, and we're going to add a 1/3 cup of butter. Get your sifter back out, and we will add the baking cocoa. As you can see, we've got a really nice texture of chocolate, cooked down beer, and butter. This is a spoon licking experience in itself. Let's take this off the heat. All right, next we're gonna crack in our 5 eggs. Whisk them all together. Okay, you may be asking, where's the vanilla? I always add that to brownies. We added this beer that has a lot of flavor to it. Don't need the vanilla for this. Now is the time that we wanna add in our chocolate beer butter mix. Add about half of it, stir it in, add another chunk of it, stir that in, add the last bit. Don't waste any of this. This is where all the flavor's at. This was our coconut flour and sugar that we're going to add a little bit at a time, stirring the entire time to make sure we don't have lumpy brownies. Lumpy brownies are no good. Mom will not like that. Now you can see with the addition of the sugar and the coconut flour, we have a pretty nice thick consistency to this. This is the time that if you want to add something like chocolate chips or nuts, do this now. Okay, I'm gonna get the last little bit of nuts that I chopped up and add these to my brownie mixture. You can add as much as a 1/2 cup of nuts or a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips if you'd like. Finish spraying this with canola oil. This is an 8x8 baking pan. Everybody's got one of these laying around at home. And now we're going to add our brownie mix into it. Okay, our oven is preheated, so we're gonna toss this in there for 30 to 35 minutes. They've been in there for 25 minutes, and it's almost done. But for the last 5 minutes, we are going to add a little design with mini marshmallows on top and put it back in the oven. All right, so the timer is off. Let's check to see if these things are cooked. As you can see, 5 minutes are all those marshmallows need. But how do you tell when brownies are done? Toothpicks. Pop a toothpick in there, pull it out. You can see it's a little bit wet still, so we're gonna pop it back in for another 5 minutes. See, we barely got anything on there, so that means these babies are done. Now that it's cooled down, we're going to cut into it and see how it tastes. I like to use a fork to get individual pieces out. You can see how firm it is from that coconut flour. It makes it really nice and dense, very rich brownie you're going to have here for Mother's Day. I swear to God it is April and I'm filming this and it's snowing, but Mother's Day is coming up, I promise you that. And s'mores brownies is probably exactly what your mom wants. It is awesome, they're great, they're delicious. Put ice cream on them, do something fun, drink a beer with it, whatever. Thanks for watching episode 2, Making Food with Beaver Brewing Company Beer. Everything is $5 off of whatever order you get. 1 4-pack, 54 packs. We have the s'more online right now. You can buy that. We have it at the brewery, very limited amount still left. So come on, try it out, make some brownies with it, make mom happy, make everybody happy. Thank you.